Imagine living in a $3 million luxury mansion, then one day deciding to tear it all down. That's exactly what happened with Dallas Cowboys star quarterback Dak Prescott. But here's the catch. It wasn't some crazy outburst or accident. This destruction was planned, and there's a fascinating story behind it. Today, we're diving into why one of the NFL's biggest stars intentionally demolished his multimillion-dollar home and the media frenzy that followed. When the news broke that Dak Prescott had his $3 million mansion torn down, the media went wild. Fans were left wondering, did something happen to the house? Did he decide it wasn't good enough? Or was there something more behind it? As the story unfolded, it became clear. This wasn't just another case of a celebrity having a meltdown or some unforeseen disaster. This was all part of Prescott's plan for something bigger. At a recent press conference, Dak Prescott seemed visibly annoyed when reporters asked him about the mansion's destruction instead of focusing on football. It was clear he wasn't happy with how the story was being covered, but Prescott eventually shared the real reason behind the demolition of his luxury home, and it might surprise you. So, why exactly did Dak Prescott tear down his mansion? Well, it all comes down to something that many of us can relate to: creating a home that fits his vision, his future, and his needs. Prescott didn't build the original home. It was a pre-existing property. And while it was undoubtedly luxurious, it didn't reflect his personal style or the lifestyle he wanted to build with his family. That's why Prescott made the bold decision to demolish the mansion and start fresh. In Prescott's own words, this project wasn't just about tearing something down. It was about building a home where he could raise his daughter and start the next chapter of his life. The old mansion simply didn't align with his vision. He wanted something new, something modern, something truly his own. And when you're one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, well, you have the ability to make those kinds of changes. And of course, Dak didn't tear down the mansion alone. Enter Dude Perfect, the popular YouTube group known for their epic trick shots and stunts. They teamed up with Prescott to make the demolition process as entertaining as possible. I mean, if you're going to destroy a multi-million-dollar home, why not do it in style, right? The collaboration with Dude Perfect brought some lighthearted fun to the situation, turning what could have been just another renovation project into a viral moment. Fans loved seeing their favorite athlete and YouTube stars join forces to create something memorable, and of course, to tear down walls, floors, and everything in between. But here's where things took a turn. While Dak Prescott was focused on building his dream home, the media had other plans. News outlets swarmed the story, with drones flying over the property and reporters digging into every detail of the project. And for Dak, this level of attention was simply too much. Prescott expressed his frustration with how his personal life had become the subject of public scrutiny. For him, the decision to rebuild his home wasn't newsworthy. It was just a private matter. But as one of the most recognizable athletes in the world, keeping anything private can be a challenge, especially when the media gets involved. What should have been a quiet home renovation project turned into a full-blown media circus. Reporters were fascinated by every little detail: why Prescott tore down the house, what the new design would look like, and how much the entire project was going to cost. And while many fans were simply curious, Prescott saw it as an invasion of privacy. After all, he's more than just an athlete. He's a person who deserves to make personal decisions without the world watching. Despite the media frenzy, Prescott managed to keep his sense of humor. When a reporter tried to shift the conversation back to football, asking about the team's upcoming game, Dak couldn't resist cracking a smile and making a joke. "You testing me?" he said with a laugh, reminding everyone that, at the end of the day, he's still focused on what matters most: football and family. So, what's next for Dak Prescott? While he continues to lead the Cowboys through the NFL season, the demolition of his old mansion is just the beginning. Soon, a brand new, state-of-the-art home will take its place, designed entirely with Prescott's vision in mind. It's a fresh start, both on and off the field, for the Cowboys star. Building a new home isn't just about bricks and mortar. It's about creating a space where memories will be made, where a family will grow, and where a future will unfold. For Dak Prescott, this new home represents the next chapter in his life, one that he's building from the ground up. And while the media might focus on the destruction, the real story here is one of transformation, growth, and new beginnings. What do you think about Dak Prescott's bold decision to tear down his mansion and build something new? Would you do the same if you were in his shoes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about your favorite athletes and their incredible journeys on and off the field.